They're ready. Not yet. Just tell them. Okay. No, you're good. So then when they count you in, just like give us a countdown, and then you can go into the camera and watch. It's a big job.
Keep your thing.
Okay. Oh, should I like stand? It is the first week of October, and it is a gloomy night here in Skip Pope Stadium. Sets the precedent for what should be another classic between this time the Sequoyah Chiefs sitting at 4-2 and the Rome Wolves at 5-1. So I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira. It should be another fantastic game, another region game for the Chiefs as they play host to the Wolves, and the Wolves are looking very strong.
Yeah, they're a very good team. Only have one loss in the season. And besides that, they have absolutely dominated every other opponent they faced. And if you look at the Chiefs, they've played well. Not every game has been a complete blowout, but they've won all their region games so far. So this is going to be a wonderful matchup.
Should be another fantastic matchup for the Chiefs. I mean, they started off 0-2, we know, against Ray-Ban Gap on that last Ray-Ban Gap game, but they have won 4 straight, and they have looked very strong recently. Their defense has grown exponentially, especially in the past 4 games. Their rush defense has let up very minimal. Pass defense has improved drastically over the past couple games. We know last game, Hancock and Darling both had a pick. They picked off Slater from River Ridge. I mean, the defense is ready to play. They're going to have to stop a 45 points per game offense.
Yeah, Rome is just a dangerous offensive team, especially with your quarterback such as Reese Fountain. That is a guy that is dangerous. But then Sequoiah's rushing game has also been top-notch, and they're going to have to watch out for players such as Will Rejecki, Ian Maria, who we saw score a 20-plus yard run. So this is going to be a great game.
It is. I mean, there's a couple stars on Rome's side. Of course, we have Jaden Harmon, multiple D1 offers, Clemson commit. I mean, he is an insane talent, and they have talents all over the defensive line. They have, I mean, Dash Kinnaroos, just to name one of them. I mean, I could go on, but this defense is powerful, so this offensive line is going to be tested a lot in their blocking schemes and on the tight ends on the outside. So should be a fantastic game. We should see you in about 7-ish minutes for kickoff between the Sequoyah Chiefs and the Rome Wolves. We will see you then.
heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but till I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? They felt this good out, I'm already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now?
Next.
Okay, but so here we go. Ready for kickoff here in Skip Hope. It is a gloomy night, as I said earlier, and it's kind of sprinkling, has been sprinkling all night. But man, the environment and atmosphere here in Skip Hope is unreal. It is homecoming week. Here we go. Hancock on the turn, and he has plenty of room. The Wolves finally bring him down before he reaches the 25-yard line. So we will see this Chiefs offense first tonight. On the season, Martin has been playing pretty well passing-wise. Last week on the rushes, he was 11 rushes for 63 yards, had 2 touchdowns. The team as a whole averaged 5.6 yards a carry. I would not be complaining with that stat line. And the receptions, their leading receiver was Hancock, only with 4. So they were very consistent in the rushing attack, with Rajecki leading them with over 100 yards. Here goes Martin. Shotgun, handoff to Rajecki. And he gets stuffed first thing. That's a loss of 2 on the opening play.
And back on that last point, Kobe Martin, he only passed 15 times in total with 7 completions. So Sequoyah mainly played the rush team. And it worked out for them in the end as they got a 38-35 victory.
So the rain is continuing to come down at a pretty steady pace. So 2nd down and 11 for the Chiefs on their opening drive. Clock's at 11:17. Martin rolling to his right with a pass. Wide open is Dylan Mitchell, and he's going to get enough for that first down, it seems. And he does. First down, Sequoyah, as they do not go 3-and-out in their opening series. This Rome defense has a lot of powerful players, as I was saying earlier. The big player to watch is big number 1, Jaden Harmon, 215, 6'1" junior. He is a fierce competitor, multiple D1 offers. It's going to be a big physical player to watch for the Wolves. Martin under shotgun once again. Pass out to Hancock, who breaks a tackle, tries to do a little juke, but he slips in the wet turf.
I mean, that's just a show of how this weather condition is going to really impact this game. I mean, you saw the first missed tackle, and he went flying. The turf really gave him a little extra boost. So we'll see how that impacts the ability to catch, ability to run.
Yeah, Turf Monster is going to be alive tonight, as it is slippery out there. You can tell. So Chiefs have a 2nd down and 5, now from the 41-yard line. Got 2 receivers on the close side of Mitchell and Jackson. A low snap, handed off to Rajecki, who finds a couple holes, gets dragged down after 2. Gonna set up a 3rd down and 3 for Sequoyah on their opening drive. Clock is down to 9:47. So what will they do here on this opening drive? Big 3rd down. They want to set the tone early. Rome scores 45 points a game, only allows a 9. I mean, Etowah Etowah a couple weeks ago, they had those numbers too, but Sequoyah put a stop to them quickly. But Sequoyah also came out very strong early. Can they do the same here? Third down and 3. And there are whistles. And that's an early timeout. Teeter did not like what he was seeing. He knows how important this first drive is, wants to make sure he gets everything right that he can.
I mean, so far we've seen the pass game, we've seen how the fields and the weather conditions get impacted, and we've seen the run game. So it's going to be a mix of both tonight.
Yeah, and a good amount of passing on it. Only been a few plays, but still a good amount of passing in the first couple plays. A little history of this matchup. Only played 7 times all time. Rome leads the series 4-3. And last season, I think we all know what happened. A good game for Rome. Rome defeated Sequoyah 52-0. And that was in Barron Stadium. But the Chiefs are a different team, it seems like, this year, as they are 4-2 on a 4-game win streak, have a lot of momentum, but so does Rome. Only lost to Carrollton. I mean, Carrollton is one of the top teams in the state, if not the nation. So not a bad loss at all. 3rd down and 3. Martin in the shotgun. Once again tonight, another low snap. The ball is slippery, you can tell, and that's going to cost him as he gets laid out. Goodness. That was Justin Terrell and a couple other Wolves that took advantage of the slippery ball.
That is an effect of what this weather's going to do. You got to really be careful of what you do tonight, especially with this weather.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't played many rain games. I mean, last season they hardly played any. Maybe one against South Paulding in the playoffs in a little bit, but that stopped pretty early. So that punt flips the field well, but they've got a speedy Wolf. Ian Maria, yeah, really good tackle there. That was Tanerius Stallings on the return. He is going to be a fast receiver to watch. But now we'll see this Rome offense for the first time.
And yeah, Rome is a very good team. As we've mentioned before, they put up 45 points on average this season. And if you take away their one loss, they probably put up more. You have a quarterback as with Reese Fountain, who is one of the best arm quarterbacks I've ever seen. And it's going to be dangerous what they can do.
So here goes Fountain in his offense. Quick handoff. Oh, man, the Chiefs are there. That was Jarvarius McDermott. You're going to see McDermott a lot tonight, but the Chiefs put an end to that one quickly. 2nd down and 11. And they're going up tempo here. As Fountain is in the shotgun, looking to his left. Oh, you could tell that one slipped out of Fountain's hand as he was intending Tanerius Stallings. As I mentioned earlier, a speed receiver. Darling was pretty close to picking that off for the Chiefs as well.
That would have been an incredible start. A really good way to maybe try to get a very good win against a very good run team.
Not trying to jinx either team, but I'm expecting a low-scoring affair here as the rain is going to have a major impact on these offenses. It's going to be a battle of the trenches here. And 3rd down and 11.
And especially with a pass-heavy offense, as with Rome has,
Boom, beautiful tip by Drew Zablotny. Very good at reading the quarterback, and that forces a 3 and out. Exceptional start for the Sequoyah defense.
I mean, that's almost not a perfect start on the offense, but a perfect start for the defense. Just able to force a punt now, and they'll have a chance to maybe take the score before Rome does.
Senior punter Corey Gardai is out to punt for the Wolves. And that one is low. Goes just outside the 40. And Hancock decides to field it. And he has some room. Lots of room. Gets into Wolves territory. And the Chiefs are going to have excellent starting field position as they will take possession for the second time.
What a run by Jackson Hancock. And you know what he can do on punt returns, which is why he is committed to Missouri.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. All the boxes are checked for Jackson Hancock. He's an exceptional talent, especially on the return as you were talking about. So first down and 10 for the Chiefs on the Wolves 48. Clock is down to 7:35 now in the first quarter. Got two receivers out again. Martin, a long pass over to Hancock, and he breaks another tackle. Another juke move, and Hancock is not messing around tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready to put on a show. A beautiful catch and yards after the carry play. Yards after the catch, pardon me, by Hancock there. And that's a first down inside the 40.
I mean, it goes against what we were saying about Jackson Hancock being a very good player.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just jinxed it for him. Checked all the boxes, and he proved it to us, you know? I mean, what else can you ask? First down and 10 for Sequoyah on the 36. Martin in the shotgun, and again. Oh, a short pass, this time swatted away by a Rome Wolf there. Trayvon Adams, the senior defensive end. I was saying earlier, this defensive line for Rome is extremely powerful and also very good, as you just saw there, getting their hands up and blocking passes, swatting passes. Very good defense overall. It's going to be hard for Sequoyah to score. Second and 10. See pressure coming from the outside. A handoff to Mariah as he bulldozes his way. Should have been 3, but he gets another 3. That's a gain of 6. Going to be a 3rd and 4. What can the Chiefs do here? Had a 3rd and 3 last time on the last possession. Obviously that was spoiled by the low snap, fumbled snap. The passing has been working very well, whether it was short, intermediate. Not too many errors on the passing game from Martin thus far. 6:27 left in the first. 3rd and 4. Martin quickly to his right, finding Hancock, and who else could you find? More than enough for the first down. As the chains move, the Chiefs keep the drive alive.
I mean, there goes Jackson Hancock again. Another 5+ yards after the catch. That is a very impressive stat line.
And man, the Chiefs haven't had many games where they have fully relied on their passing offense, but it seems like it should be at least a well-balanced attack tonight.
I mean,
First and 10.
You go back to last game with River Ridge, where you only had 15 pass attempts. Now you've already almost had half of them.
Yeah. Mariah tried to find a gap there, but he is unable to get anywhere. First down turns to 2nd down and 10. I mean, as I was saying, they have a strong defensive line, so they know, it seems like the Chiefs know that they may not be able to get as many rushing yards as they usually would against a team like, per se, River Ridge. They may have to fully rely on the passing offense, which puts a lot of pressure on Martin in the pocket. 2nd down and 10. Fakes the handoff. There is pressure coming, but Hancock in the end zone. Overthrown just by a hair. Goodness. That could have been electric.
He got one hand on that. He almost got it. That would have been a very impressive catch.
Very.
I mean, back on what we were saying about the run yards. I mean, last game against River Ridge, the Chiefs got combined 296 total run yards, which is a lot, especially for a team that plays the wing T. And I mean, this game looks like it could be a bit of an opposite.
Yeah, the passing game is looking pretty reliable right now. They're going to have to probably use it again this play. 3rd down and 10. In the shotgun. Once again, Martin rolling to his left. Looking for a receiver, has nowhere to go. Passes it short. Oh, but I believe that was Jurgensen.
The ball comes out, but it does look like he was down before it did slip out.
Pardon me, that was number 23, Carter Haymond, who got, man, he got flipped up upside down. The ball came loose but went out of bounds. It's going to be a 4th down and 6. And the Chiefs are looking to attempt a field goal here. Slippery conditions, let's see how they do.
I mean, you know how good Caleb McClure is.
Yeah, he did miss his first PAT last game, but I mean, still, his stats are looking exceptional for his first year as a kicker. This one should be about 35-ish yards, 35, 40. Doesn't have the distance. It is good. McClure knocks it through, and the Chiefs have the lead. A fantastic start for both the Chiefs offense and defense as they're up 3-zip.
I mean, that would have been good from around the 40 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really tell from this angle, but I was waiting for that signal, and I mean, it was through. I don't know why I'm down on McClure. You know, he has had an exceptional season.
Especially for a first year.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, he has played soccer for a couple years now at least for the team, for the Sequoyah team, pardon me. But, I mean, he has only one missed PAT. I don't think any missed field goals, rarely. So now we're going to see this Rome offense for the second time tonight after going 3 and out on their first possession.
According to my stats, that was the first field goal attempt of the year.
First field goal attempt of the year. So here goes Ulloa on the kickoff. Got Stallings back there again, but it's a shorter kick. He once again receives it. The Chiefs are there. The Chiefs have come to play tonight.
Denarius Stallings on the reception, and doesn't get far.
No, not at all. So the Wolves will get the ball back with 4:16 left in the first. So how will they respond after going 3 and out and letting up a field goal?
We'll see. This is going to be a real test of how good this Sequoyah defense really is.
Exactly right.
I mean, they made it a very impressive first drive stop. And I mean, if they can do it again, what else can they do?
Found in the shotgun, takes the pass, but he gets wrapped up by Ogundele. Man, the Chiefs are here. Ogundele last game, he led the team with 11 total tackles, three tackles for loss. And, I mean, he had 2 sacks just last game. Ogundele, we are so glad to have him back. He was injured a few games early in the season. But he is a force at the linebacker position.
47 total tackles on the season with 4 sacks. He is a very good defensive threat.
Exceptional. 2nd down and 10.
Rome usually come out hard in the first quarter. They average about 16 points per quarter.
There's a personal foul on Rome. I did not see it occur at all. I didn't even see a flag personally. I'm not sure if it was like a sideline flag, penalty, pardon me, but they are moving that ball back.
It was a personal foul, so
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that it had to happen after the play.
And now it's 2nd down and infinity. They have to get to the 38.
I mean, as I was saying, Rome usually has their best quarter as the first quarter. They average 16 points, and it just goes down from there. With 14 in the second quarter, 5 in the third quarter and 7 in the fourth quarter.
And there is another whistle blown. This one is now on Sequoyah. So that encroachment will move the ball about 5 yards. Second down and 20.
So 2 penalties with 0 plays played.
Fountain, quick pass out to his right. And that's DK Daniel. Very shifty receiver. Actually, last game against Woodstock, the Wolves won 59-7, but I mean, something for DK Daniel, he broke the school record for career receptions last week at 164. So, I mean, he is a school legend now as Fountain is looking to convert, but the pass goes out of bounds. And the Chiefs force another 3 and out. The defense has started out amazingly.
I mean, that's impressive. For a Rome team who's averaging 45 points?
Exactly. I was about to say that. Averaging 45 points a game, forcing 2 3 and outs in the first 2 possessions. I mean, you're doing your job perfectly.
I mean, definitely a test of the Chiefs' legitness in terms of defense. And so far, they've shown it.
And that punt goes out of bounds. The wind has picked up here, kind of died down now, but it was strong there for a second. As the conditions are going to be a crucial part in this one. Seems like the rain has almost come to a full stop on the field, maybe down to a light sprinkle.
Yeah, it looks like it's still raining a tiny bit. You can kind of see it with the light reflection, but it is not as tense as it was earlier.
Yeah, but the wind, the rain may be slowing down, but the wind is kind of picking up.
Just keep increasing to this weather conditions and what the ball might do instead of what you intended to do.
First down and 10, Rajecki trying to find a hole. It's pink flag. I was confused why a pink flag was flying in, but the refs are all carrying pink flags tonight for October.
Rajecki last game had one of his best games of his career. 23 rush attempts for 105 yards.
Yeah,
I mean as a sophomore, you want to keep building on that. He could be a very good running back to this school. And also, on top of running back, he was also the punter, and he had 5 punts for 198 yards.
I was also going to say that their punts increased very well last game. I mean, their averages were up to about 40 yards per punt. I mean, compared to the first half of the season so far, I mean, that's a great improvement. I mean, and people might say that might be kind of a small stat to even address, but I mean, punts are crucial, and we're super glad that Rajecki has really executed the punting game well recently. 2nd and 7, a handoff. This one to Hancock as he is still driving and gains about 5. Going to be a 3rd down and 3. Clock is at 2:16 and running as the Chiefs are inside the 40 of Rome.
Looks like about a 3rd and 3. Only one score so far this game as we near the 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Handoff, this one to Rajecki, but he meets a wall. And the Wolves maraud him around the line, and there's nowhere to go. A 4th and 3 is what the Chiefs are facing now. What will they do? It seems like Martin is getting the play. I think they're going to go for it. I mean, they're on the 38. Not too much to lose here. But a lot to gain. 4th down and 3. Got Mitchell on the close side and Hancock on the far for your receivers. And Martin in the shotgun once again. He's looking for Hancock. Quick pass, but it's off his hands. And you're going to see that so much tonight with this conditions. The ball, you can just see it bounce off his hands. He had no grip on that one.
Yeah, it's hard to grip pretty much anything in this condition. There's so much rain, so much water. It really impacts every aspect of the game. It makes the ball slightly heavier, a bit harder to throw, harder to catch. It's something that you really got to keep your eye on, I think.
Exactly right.
Especially with what we've seen so far, this is going to be a very close matchup, and every mistake is going to have very big implications.
First down and 10 for Fountain and the Wolves. Quick pass over to Daniels. DK Daniel, good reception there. Gain of 5 makes it 2nd down and 5 at their own 44, and they're going tempo. Fountain, a quick handoff. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Number 20, Chance Arthur, the junior running back, is breaking free and goes for a first down and more.
And they're going to keep the high tempo going. I mean, Chance Arthur got flipped over on the tackle, but it's a good gain of around 20.
First down and 10. Fountain looking to his right again. A screen play. Finally snatched out of the air by Nick Hester. But here's that Rome offense, up tempo. That's a gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7 now.
21 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-0 Chiefs. Field goal from about the 36 from Caleb McClure to start the game.
And there is Chance Arthur again. The Chiefs, I mean, they're known for stopping that run, but they've let up 2 huge run plays all of a sudden against Rome.
And Rome's going to keep that high tempo going as they see it's working.
First down and 10 inside the red zone now for the Wolves. 4 receivers out. A quick pass out to Stallings as the time expires in the first quarter. And he gets about 7 or 8. And man, at the end of 1, 3-0, but Rome is driving.
And that was last minute or 2 of the first quarters. We saw what Rome is usually able to do in a game like this, where they kind of take over, find their running or passing, and just make it work somehow. And the Chiefs holding Rome down to 0 in the first quarter is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. That is a very impressive feat.
Yeah, very impressive, definitely. I mean, first 2 drives, holding them to nothing. I would say that's a big win, as you said. But, I mean, this drive that they're on right now has to be taken very seriously. They're in the red zone, could take the lead with a touchdown. And, I mean, this momentum is all they really need to kind of break away if they really wanted to. But we know how talented Reese Fountain is. We know how talented the Rome offense is. But the Sequoyah defense, as we saw in those first 2 drives, were really on lockdown. I mean, their pressure was nonstop, and they were getting to Fountain, especially on that rushing attack. Rushing defense. That's why I was confused on those first big rushes by Chance Arthur. I mean, those were very big plays that they let up very abnormally.
Yeah, that was back-to-back. That was something that you don't normally see the Chiefs defense give up.
Yeah.
It kind of was like, all right, there's a little start
to
Rome. And Sequoyah has to wake up from this.
Yeah. They have to respond. Exactly right. So a new quarter will start as the refs are coming down the field.
On this very gloomy-looking homecoming night.
Yeah, very gloomy. Yeah, but I think I said earlier, but it is indeed homecoming tonight. Halftime will be the homecoming court. Big presentation. I'm guessing it's still a homecoming court. I'm not sure about the rain situation, but I'm going to guess it's still going on. So very big night. I mean, very big stakes, even more at stake. I mean, it's region. Sequoyah is ranked 3rd and Rome is ranked 1st. This is a very upper echelon matchup here in the region.
Yeah, especially on homecoming night.
Yeah.
Against a team like Rome, where if you beat them, you're in a very good position for the rest of the season.
I mean, and you're making a statement because, I mean, last year 52-0, they went to the semifinals and the playoffs last year. This would be a huge statement for Sequoyah. They have the lead right now, but can they hold? 2nd down and 1. Fountain, a quick handoff once again to Arthur. He breaks a couple tackles and, man, does a side flip.
I can't tell if he tried to hurdle or if he got tackled. But it's still very impressive.
It was effective. It was effective.
It worked.
Ball is on the 5-yard line now as the Rome Wolves have first and goal, threatening to put points on the board. Got 3 receivers out now. Fountain in the shotgun once again, but another encroachment call by the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know if we've had one all season. We already have 2 now.
And it's been the only 2 flags that the Chiefs have been up so far. Rome has only had 1.
Yeah, that was that personal foul. Yeah.
And in past games like this, we've seen how much flags have an impact.
So half the distance as Fountain is going, charging for the end zone, and he is in. Rome is on the board. As they take the lead in the second quarter. I mean, a very impressive drive. The up-tempo offense worked, and the Chiefs had no response for the entirety of that cross-quarter drive.
I mean, I think the really big play of that whole drive was the 2 almost back-to-back runs by Chance Arthur, who just got them in the position to get them near the goal line, and in the end got them the touchdown, and the kick was good.
Yeah, senior kicker Jacob Fisher knocks that one through. As Rome takes the lead, now we're going to see the Sequoyah offense as they just had a turnover on downs. I mean, we saw the drive before that one. Martin kind of fumbled the snap because of the wet ball. I mean, their offense was productive with passing on that second drive, but they're going to have to get that back. As we'll see Hancock back to return once again. Never know what he can do.
No, he is a very, I mean, I think we've already said it.
Yeah.
Just a top player on returns, punt returns, kick returns, on defense and on offense.
Yeah.
You can stick him anywhere and he'll do good.
Stick him at nose tackle. We'll see what it can do there.
I mean, last game against River Ridge, you stick him at running back and he had 6 total carries for 72 yards. He had 4 receptions for 19 yards. And then on the punt return, he had 2 returns for 28 yards.
A booming kick. Just outside the end zone as I believe that's Rajecki trying to return it as he gets slammed down just past the 20-yard line. So the Chiefs and Colby Martin will have the ball first down and 10 at the 22.
Now here's where, if you're Sequoyah, you need you need to show yourself that you can score in this game. And this is a big drive for them.
So we got Mitchell on the close side of the field. And Martin has been in shotgun for a lot of snaps this game. Double fake handoff. Ends up in Hancock's hands for a gain. Pardon me, that's actually a loss of 1. This Rome defense has woken up. Second down and 11. Now from the 21.
10:44 left in the second quarter. Just getting started here in it. And the Chiefs get the ball for the first time in the second quarter as well. They punted on their first drive, got a field goal on their second, and turnover on fourth.
Martin, quick snap out to Hancock, but it's overthrown. You're going to see that it's going to be crucial this whole game. I mean, the conditions are making it hard to prosper on offense.
I mean, it looks like, what I can see, the rain has mostly cleared up.
Yeah.
But now it's what the rain has already done that's going to be the real impact.
Third down and 11 on a big first set of downs for the Chiefs, trying to respond after that Rome touchdown. Clock's at 10:23 left in the second quarter. Hancock and Mitchell on the close side of the field. Martin in the shotgun. once again he is looking to scramble, can't get the ball out, tries to force it to Mitchell, incomplete. And that's going to be a 3 and out as Rome does their job. I mean, a great defensive response. There was really nothing Sequoyah could do for any of those plays.
Yeah, really just got the first play, run was just absolutely smothered, and it was a loss for 1. Second play, couldn't get a grasp on it. And the third play, again, same thing.
So we'll see Rajecki to punt again. Need a big one from him right here. But they are going, and they almost got there. Made some contact with Rajecki too, but a beautiful punt inside the 40. Rajecki has, I will say, vastly improved from the beginning of the season, and we are very grateful. His leg and his accuracy have become a very crucial part of special teams for the Chiefs.
I mean, yeah, definitely him and Caleb's legs are 2 very good legs, and 2 that you really want on this team, especially in terms of punts and field goals.
1st and 10 for Rome at the 40-yard line. So what can the Chiefs defense do? Because we know most likely they're going to be in tempo once again. How will they respond? What schemes will Buddy draw up to respond to Fountain and the Wolves? Quick handoff once again, but man, a quick trip. That one was Javarius McDearmont. And obviously the turf is a little bit slippery. 2nd down and 8. 4 receivers out again. Another handoff. And that's McDearmont as he shovels through for a gain of 5. Going to be set up a 3rd down and 3. What can the Chiefs do here? Four receivers out once again as Fountain hands it off. And up the middle is McDearmont. Breaks free for a gain of 20 plus.
And there's another good run, but this time for McDearmont instead of Arthur. And usually you see that Rome has a really good passing game. I mean, tonight it's kind of the opposite. I'd say the running game has been the most impressive so far.
Another handoff. McDearmont is finally stopped after he muscled his way for a gain of 2. I mean, that's kind of interesting as they're relying on that rushing game because, I mean, Sequoyah's rushing defense has been kind of exceptional the past 3-4 games and all their wins, basically. But they're capitalizing on it right now. But there's a flag on that one. Signaling false start for Rome. 2nd penalty of the game for the Wolves.
Just going to drop him back 5 yards.
So 2nd down and 12. Ball's on the 36-yard line of the Chiefs' territory. Fountain. I don't believe Fountain has been under center this entire game. Clock is at 8:12 and running. He's looking to his left. There's some pressure coming. He has nowhere to go. He launches it for the end zone. Wide open. That's DK Daniel. Touchdown, Wolves.
I mean, you saw the pump fake. It looked like he was going to go around short, and then he turned his head, saw DK Daniels, and he was wide open running into the end zone.
I don't know what happened there.
And that's Rome's 2nd touchdown of the game, and they're going to go for the extra point here to try to make it 14-3. And that's the pass game you're used to seeing if you're Rome.
Extra point is good by Fisher as the Wolves take a 2-score lead. I mean, what a turn of events that has been from what looked to be a pretty even game to now an 11-point game, as the Chiefs have not had too much offensive production since their second drive.
I mean, yeah, we saw that second drive had the field goal, and since then they've had a turnover on fourth and another punt, which is against a good Rome team is something that you really want to limit your punts, you want to limit your turnovers.
So we'll see how they react here.
Rome has been very good in the second quarter. They averaged 14 points, and they've averaged 14 points in this first quarter as well. Or sorry, second quarter.
And for Sequoyah, the second quarter is when they give up their most amount of points. So, I mean, it's going by the book right now, but Sequoyah wants to flip that script.
Jackson Hancock and Will Wojcicki in the end zone to receive the punt. Or sorry, kickoff.
Alexander Vasquez Fonseca with the kick as Wojcicki returns it once again for the second time in a row. Brings it past the 25. Decent return there by Wojcicki as the Chiefs will start their drive from the 29. So it's been pretty balanced thus far on attempts for rushing and passing, I would say, for Sequoyah. But, I mean, the passing plays have had a lot more production, as the defensive line for Rome has been right there almost every single rush play.
I mean, they have multiple guys with offers on that line. It is a very impressive line. As we see it again with another, look, don't think it's a loss. I think it's stayed at this line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no lost play.
But
second down and 10.
Absolutely smothered. Not nowhere you could have gone. And this Rome defense is now finally showing up.
So Martin in the shotgun once again. Got Hancock and Mitchell to the far side, looking for him on a screen. Oh my. Hancock got, man, that was a hard tackle. But, I mean, really nothing else he could do. I mean, pass was high. He had to jump forward to get it. Got to credit the Wolves for being there on that tackle. But now, disregarding that Hancock tackle, that's a big third down they have to face here. And they really need a response.
I mean, yeah, after giving up back-to-back touchdowns, you really need to kind of get yourself back into this game.
6:42 on the clock in the second quarter. Martin looking to pass, but there's pressure. Can he find anyone? A pass on the run, but there's nowhere open. And Rome forces another 3 and out.
That's Rome's third of the game on 3 and outs. Finally, the Rome defense has shown up.
So this 4th down and 13 for Sequoyah. As we'll see Wojcicki go for the punt for the 4th time, third time tonight. And another great punt. It's a low one. The opposite side of the field, and it is going. Beautiful punt by Wojcicki.
He's going to roll to the 25.
Yeah.
It landed
Flip the field, exactly.
It landed at about the 40, and it just kept on going. So it continues to add to Will Wojcicki's impressive punt record.
Yeah. So we'll see found in this offense again. I mean, they had no problem going down and scoring last drive.
They're going to want to do it again.
Yeah.
Now's the time for Rome to kind of set themselves up in this game, as what they've done in pretty much every other game this season, besides Carrollton, that showed them why they're number one in the county.
They're going to try to take advantage of Sequoyah's quarter where they let up the most points. They're doing so right now. 1st down and 10 from the 25 for Fountain and the Wolves. And that's another handoff. This one to Chance Arthur. And that's just a very abnormal, consistent gains of 5+ on rushes. And I believe that maybe Arthur down on the ground.
Nah, it's not Arthur. Arthur got back up.
Yeah, you're right. Can't see exactly who that is. But a Wolves is injured on the field. Hopefully he is okay.
I mean, yeah, this game has took a turn for Sequoyah, I'd say. When they started off strong with their field goal, and now they've punted on back-to-back drives, and they've given up touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So it's going to be dangerous to see what Sequoyah can maybe try to change in this game, maybe try to get back into it. But, yeah.
Yeah, so we hope he is okay. He is getting up. Try to find a number on that one.
That's Caesar Parker. We hope he is okay.
Yeah, senior tackle. Obviously a big factor on that line. Hopefully he recovers quickly.
And the Chiefs and Rome will both go back out on the field now.
After a big rushing play there by Arthur. So second down and 8. Pardon me, second down and 2. That was a gain of 8. Three receivers on the far side for Rome. A fake handoff, but a quick pass after that. Oh my, broken tackle by B.J. Jackson as he muscles his way for a gain of about 15 or 20. And I mean, Rome is just having their way offensively.
Both on rushing and passing. They found their passing. It wasn't as strong as it usually is in the first quarter, but this second quarter, they've turned their passing game up.
Fountain keeps it on that read option play. That's a gain of 5. Second down and 5 now as they move inside Sequoyah territory on the 46-yard line. Clock is at 5:37. A little handoff with a fake pass. As, man, they cannot tackle Arthur. He is just steaming his way through everyone.
It took almost the whole defense to take him out. Chase Arthur is having himself a game.
First down and 10. Oh my. That's McDermott again.
This running game has been very effective, and the passing game has also been super effective. It is.
Quick pass over there to Daniel as he gets shoved out of bounds before the touchdown.
I mean, as I was saying, the Chiefs defense is struggling with both sides of the offense, and they got to find something soon. Otherwise, this game could get up. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter.
A quick handoff for the Wolves as McDermott cannot reach the end zone. So it's going to be second down. Actually, they reached the first down marker. No, they're just short. Third down and inches. Bowden keeps it himself. I don't know if he got there.
Looks like he did get the first down, though. Did he?
It is. He does get the first down. So first and goal from about the 1.
Chiefs defense needs to get a stop here or a turnover.
And the wind is picking up. I mean, the rain may have stopped and slowed down, but the wind is picking up. And the Rome offense is picking up as they break the plane once again. Touchdown, Wolves.
McDermott again that time. And McDermott just jumps over the big pile, breaks the plane, gets his touchdown. And that's going to be the third touchdown this quarter.
Third touchdown in a row.
Third touchdown in a row. 3 unanswers. And the extra point is good.
Yeah, knocks it through is Fisher. So 21-3 is your score.
3 unanswered touchdowns.
A very big shift from those first 2 drives of each team. I mean, started off 3-zip, but I mean, it has been all Rome ever since. I mean, the offense has been up-tempo. They have been having their way on the passing game and the rushing game, which is abnormal for the Chiefs.
I mean, yeah, both sides. I mean, again, I've said this before. Both sides of Rome offense have looked amazing. Their run and their passing. And it doesn't look like they're going to slow down anytime soon.
Yeah. But, I mean, I would not count the Chiefs out of this at all. I mean, we know, those first 2 drives, for example, they were stopping the Wolves. They forced a 3-and-out, and at least one of them, I mean, they know they can stop the offense. They just have to find the groove again. But more importantly, the Chiefs' offense has to find their footing in what has been a very dreadful past 3 drives for them. So here goes the kick for the Wolves.
Hancock and Rejecki both back to receive.
That's Vasquez Fonseca again as that kick goes out of bounds. Should start at the 35. Yeah, so 35 for the Chiefs, so not too shabby starting field position as the clock's at 3:42 left in the half. So could try to go down and get some points before they go in the locker room.
I think you definitely need points. Trying to get something more positive going into halftime than just one field goal, especially against a Rome team that could very well come out after halftime. And there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, and that was a false start on the left side of the line.
That's going to be Sequoiah's 3rd flag of the game.
So it's going to be a first down to 15 now from the 30. As the offense is trying to get something going before the half. And that's a timeout for Rome. So 21-3 is your score with 3:42 left in the half. Sequoyah has the ball for what will be their 6th possession of the half. I mean, they could close it out if they are able to get some offensive production.
I feel like this is the time where you kind of have to either, I mean, especially on a 4th down, if it's 4th and short, I feel like you have to go for it. Now it's kind of getting into that time where it's do or die, especially with the lead still growing. You got to really try to test your offense and see what they can do under pressure. And this is going to be a big time for them, especially closing out halftime, already down 21-3. I'd say this is a big moment.
Yeah, I would say it's a big moment. I don't think they're out of it at all, but I mean, they definitely have to find their footing soon. As Rome, I mean, as you said earlier, they don't seem like they're stopping anytime soon.
I mean, on an average, they score their lowest amount of points in the 3rd and 4th quarter for Rome, but you can also say the same about Sequoyah. So it's going to be a battle.
I mean, Sequoyah scores a lot of points in the 4th, so I mean, they could take advantage of that. But right now, they need to focus on this drive. First down and 15 for the Chiefs. Quick handoff, this one to Rejecki, and he has nowhere to go. Just met by 3 or 4 Wolves. There's just always someone there now.
I think they figured out how to stop the Chiefs' running game. They've watched their tape. They've done their research.
Yeah, I mean, head coach John Reed has obviously seen something that he can easily read and just stop that run and those passing plays. But I don't know what it is, but he has found it.
Clock still ticking, 3:05 left. As the Chiefs break the huddle. 2nd and 15.
Martin in the shotgun once again. That's a wheel route to Rajecki. And he tries to get somewhere, but only a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Just nowhere to go right now. 3rd down and 13 for Sequoyah. Clock's down at 2:34 and ticking. They could run timeout if they felt like they may not get this first down.
It's about a 3rd and 14. And you're going to need a lot to get to the first down. But again, even if you do get somewhat close, I feel like you should go for it on 4th down.
I mean, I don't know. Based on how, powerful this Rome offense has been playing, I'm not sure if you should even give him the good field position. Here comes Hancock on a far handoff on the wide receiver route.
And it's going to go.
I don't think he gained a yard. No gain on that one. 4th down and 13 as the Chiefs go 3 and out for the 3rd straight time.
And they will punt it this time again. This is going to be the 3rd punt in a row, as you just said. And they probably won't get the ball back, so it's going to be only 3 points in the first half, which is something that we haven't seen much of this season from the Chiefs.
I mean, you never know, but still. Yeah, 3 points in the first half. Not exactly what you want, as Sequoyah does call a timeout on this 4th down punt play.
I mean, 3 of their wins this season they've scored less than 21 points. So you can kind of see that the defense has been a main staple of preventing a bunch of points, but they've already given up that 21.
Yeah.
And they haven't had so many high-scoring games. Last week was their highest scoring with 38, and they're going to need to try to replicate that in the second half.
I mean, exactly what you said. The defense has kind of been the staple if you've been following the Chiefs. Haven't had many games. I mean, they haven't had many games over 21 in most of their wins. So, I mean, having, as you said, letting them already get the 21 Rome in the first half, their offense, Jack Mine is going to have to draw something up that gets his offense picked up in the second half, or, I mean, Rome is just going to run away unless their defense makes a stand and offense finds 18 points somewhere.
And yeah, it's going to be really important to see what changes you do make at halftime and how you're going to approach the rest of this game on this kind of clearing up homecoming night.
So 4th down and 13. Rajecki with the punt is blocked. It is blocked. And it is recovered. Number 22, Joe Wilkinson. And Rome has ideal field position.
They got 1:10 left on the clock. And they just put themselves at about the 23, I think.
I mean, on that last punt, before that last possession, I mean, they were pretty close. They kind of hit Rajecki, but like they were getting really close to that ball. I was a little bit worried, and Wilkinson proved me wrong. Proved me right on that play. 1st down and 10 for Rome after a great special teams play.
Officially at the 22. And Rome have 1 minute and 10 seconds to get into the end zone or take their field.
And that is a lateral, technically, and that's going in the end zone. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Almost a Wildcat-esque, but it was a lateral pass to the side. As I don't know who threw that pass, but it was receiver to receiver and touchdown Wolves.
They won't even need the 1 minute and 10 seconds.
No, they needed
9.
They needed 9 seconds to go, what was that, 30-ish yards?
22, to be exact.
Still, very impressive. Well drawn up play by Rome. There's a flag on that one.
I mean, that is a play you don't normally see, but that's straight from the playbook.
It's impressive. And their ability to execute. I mean, and the accuracy of that pass. I wish I saw the number of the receiver who passed that. But, I mean, there were two defenders, chief defenders, that were guarding right there the receiver who was in the end zone for the Wolves. I mean, that had to be a perfect pass, and it was. I mean, Fountain could have some competition for quarterback. It could be a receiver.
I mean, even the impressiveness of making sure that it was a lateral pass. I mean, that.
Yeah. Everything had to be executed right, and I mean, everything was indeed executed perfectly. 28-3 is your score as Rome extends their lead after some fireworks inside Chiefs territory.
I mean, you know what happened to the scoreline 28-3.
Oh, you're right. You never know. You never know.
Something big is going to have to change at halftime for the Chiefs team, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have a decent amount of adjustments. They do have 1 minute and 1 second left here in the first half. Not sure whether they're going to utilize that to the fullest or not.
I'd say it depends how the kick return goes.
Yeah, I mean, as we were saying earlier, Hancock could do anything.
But they might try to kick it to someone besides Hancock.
And they've been doing that pretty well.
Yes.
They've been kicking to Rajecki a good amount of the time.
They will, Hancock and Rajecki will switch sides and attempt to try to counter that. And we'll see if they keep trying to get it to Rajecki instead of Hancock.
Booming punt. It's fielded by Rajecki. And he breaks a few tackles, but meets 3 Wolves around the 30. And gets tackled around there. Clock is down to 53 seconds left. So will Teeter try to get some points on the board here? I mean, all it took was 9 seconds for Rome to score last time, so they know that if they leave really any time on the clock, Rome could possibly very easily score. So they probably have to take that into account as well. They do have 2 receivers out and no running backs, but a timeout. Seems like a little miscommunication from the Chiefs. So Teeter will call a timeout, their second of the half.
I mean, I feel like if you try to get at least a couple first downs, you can maybe try to play it out and not have that risk of Rome getting another touchdown, as they were at the 22 when they had that play. And that play was probably designed for that type of moment.
Exactly.
Where you're a bit deep in the Chiefs territory, you don't got much time left, and you need a big play. And that's probably what that was drawn up for. Maybe they have another one.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs offense really needs to start getting their stuff together and start finding ways to get scores.
Yeah, I don't think they can get it all back on this play, obviously. So they might just try to dial it down here. But that's Luke McCray out there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Luke McCray out there to receive, the former quarterback with Jackson Hancock. Martin in the shotgun. Handoff to Mariah, and he has some open space. The biggest run of the night, it seems. That's a first down, Sequoyah. Clock's at 46 seconds left in the half.
11-yard run from Mariah. Clock is still moving.
Yeah, clock is now running.
42, still moving down. And the Chiefs got to go into some high-tempo placement.
Martin's looking to pass. Quick pass to Mariah, but he slips while catching the pass. That's a loss of about 5.
Pretty sure it's exactly 5, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Clock's still ticking. Now at 15.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they might just let it go here. They had a little bit of momentum there off that Mariah run.
They're going to go for one more play.
And it's a handoff to Mariah, and there is nowhere to go as the Chiefs will head to the locker room down by 25. Your score 28-3. Rome leads. I mean, this game started off pretty even, 3-0 after 4 total drives. But, I mean, ever since then, it has been touchdown, touchdown. I mean, times that by 2 for Rome. 28-3. Man, the Chiefs have no defensive response.
I mean, yeah, the Chiefs and the offense, they haven't had
Exactly.
an offensive response either. They've punted 3 times in a row, and one of them was blocked, which in that drive ended up in a touchdown in one play. So Rome's offense has switched the gears.
Yeah.
And they are now the ones in control of this game, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, we know how talented this coaching staff is for Sequoyah, but they're going to have to, have their best performance in the locker room to have some adjustments, get something in the Chiefs' heads to flip the script as they're down by 25 in their homecoming game. They're going to need a lot of offensive production and, all-around defense production to flip the script. 28-3 is your score at halftime. Rome leads Sequoyah. I'm Maxwell and joined by Jake Jar. We will see you after halftime as the homecoming court is going to be occurring on the field. Band, I believe, maybe after the game.
Band is after the game.
So stay tuned for that if you're here for the band. But right now, homecoming court should be being presented on the field. So we will see you after halftime. Should be about 20-ish minutes after the homecoming court. Let me see if they take me off.
Good evening, everyone. And welcome to Sequoyah High School Homecoming 2023.
I don't know.
We are pleased to present the homecoming
Oh, no.
as selected by our student body.
Oh, wait, no, we're good.
Representing
Yeah, we're
the
up.
Christian class, Emily Reese and Duke Sanders.
I hate
Emily
this
is the
so
daughter of
much.
Eric Sanders.
You were like,
Duke is the son of Craig and Duchess Sanders.
So boring.
we were like, oh, it's so nervous. Just sitting. I don't know. I couldn't nervous.
And
Hey,
I'm
just trying to help you.
Simmons is the son of Pearl and Emmett Eddie. Representing the sophomore class, Braylon Bryant and Parker Ingram. Braylon is the daughter of Rodney Bryant and Angela Preston. Parker is the son of Bobby and Dana Anderson. Angelina Miller and Asher Bennett. Angelina is the daughter of Randall and Angie Miller. Asher is the son of Joseph and Becky Bennett and grandson of Sherry Bennett. McKinley Parrott and Colby Martin. McKinley is the daughter of Michael and Melanie Parrott. Colby is the son of Kevin and Sherry Martin. McKinley is escorted tonight by her father, Michael Parrott. Representing the junior class, Milani Abdus-Salam and Noah Gibbons. Milani is the daughter of Khalid Abdus-Salam Sr. and Tracy Roddy. Noah is the son of Sonny and Tiffany Gibbons. Lainey Blaze and Evan Camerlingo. Lainey is the daughter of Larry and Tori Blaze. Evan is the son of Guy and Sam Camerlingo. Madison Harefield and Justin Clark. Madison is the daughter of Dennis and Diana Hernandez. Justin is the son of Marcus and Eva Clark. Whitney Sherrill and Carter Legatti. Whitney is the daughter of Scott and Lori Sheridan. Carter is the son of Michael and Shannon Legatti. Whitney is escorted tonight by her father, Scott Sheridan. Representing the senior class, Jenna Bacon and Drew Zablotny. Jenna is the daughter of David and Debbie Bacon. Drew is the son of Mike and Trish Zablotny. Jenna is escorted tonight by her father, David Bacon. Tristan Barber and Roe Parrish. Tristan is the daughter of Glenn and Jennifer Barber. Roe is the son of Kenneth and Cheryl Hubbard. Shelby Bellinger and Dylan Mitchell. Shelby is the daughter of Adam and Kim Bellinger. Dylan is the son of David Mitchell and Nicole Lewis. Shelby is escorted tonight by her father, Adam Bellinger. Landry Blackman and Eli Jorgensen. Landry is the daughter of Jeff Blackman and Lisa Ferrero. Eli is the son of Sean and Kate Jorgensen. Landry is escorted tonight by her father, Jeff Blackman. Sailor Davies and Chris Jordan. Sailor is the daughter of Chad and Tammy Davies. Chris is the son of Kevin and Megan Jordan. Sailor is escorted tonight by her father, Chad Davies. Malia Forth and Joshua Stanson. Malia is the daughter of Andrew and Sarah Forth. Joshua is the son of Marty and Judy Stanson. Caitlin Hartman and Tyler Cook. Caitlin is the daughter of Garrett and Rebecca Hartman. Tyler is the son of Stephen and Hosea Cook. Ella McClure and Wesley Hogendown. Ella is the daughter of Rodney and Carrie McClure. Wesley is the son of Jacob and Jennifer Hogendown. Madison Wojecki and Tony Sommer III. Madison is the daughter of Joseph and Allison Wojecki. Tony is the son of Tony Jr. and Robin Sommer. Brooke Reagan and Colin Campbell. Brooke is the daughter of Ron and Susan Reagan. Colin is the son of Ed and Kirsten Campbell. Asby Rosen and Maxwell Durham. Asby is the daughter of Gardner and Tiffany Rosen. Maxwell is the son of Mike and Catherine Gardner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2022-23 Sequoyah Homecoming Queen and King, Celeste Wellick and Julius Walker. Celeste is currently attending Chattahoochee Tech, majoring in cosmetology. Julius is a freshman at Kennesaw State University, majoring in business administration. The 2023-24 Sequoyah Homecoming King is Colin Campbell. And your 2023-24 Sequoyah Homecoming Queen is Brooke Reagan. Congratulations to our new homecoming king and queen.
And the Chiefs will win. Sequoyah comes out on top.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but till I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good out of them, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now?
We are back live at Skip Pope Stadium, and the Chiefs will be kicking off. Rome will be receiving to start the third quarter. And hopefully there was a very inspirational message in the locker room for the Chiefs to hopefully get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Teeter had something to say to boost their confidence, because they're going to need a good amount of not just confidence boost, but additionally a good boost in their offensive schemes. So 28-3 entering the second half, as we will see Rome with the ball first.
And yeah, Rome absolutely dominated the second quarter. And it was a complete tide turn of what we saw in the first quarter. And they're definitely going to be looking to continue that into the third quarter. But this is one of their worst quarters. They only averaged 5 points in the third quarter. So we'll see how that goes against the Sequoyah defense.
1st and 10. And oh my goodness, that is McDearmont. And finally caught. Man, he was off to the races. And that was the first play of the second half.
I'm going to say that they are going to be able to continue. I mean, that was something.
That was something indeed.
I mean, that was, how long was that?
I mean, that was
Looks
probably 60, 70 yards.
Started at the 30, went to about the, looks like the 7.
And another handoff to McDearmont. 3 Chiefs can't take him down, takes an additional 2. And, man, if the Chiefs have come out with a new strategy, it hasn't been utilized properly. After 2 plays, the Wolves are inside the 5-yard line.
I mean, yeah, that was a very good run from McDearmont, though. I mean, him and Chance Arthur have combined for so many running yards this game. It is very impressive that you can have 2 running backs of the same skill level. And that doesn't look like he breaks the plane.
Yeah, McDearmont finally taken down.
And defense will give up a 3rd down here.
3rd down and 2. Goal to go for the Wolves as the clock ticks past 10:34. That's DK Daniels on the far side of the field. Watch out for him. And he's already looking over there. But he hands it off to McDearmont instead, and he easily breaks the plane. And that is a touchdown for Rome.
That's going to be their 4th unanswered touchdown.
5th. That is their now 5th unanswered touchdown. It's bonkers. I mean, the way their offense has exploded ever since their 3rd drive is, it's flabbergasting.
It started off 1st drive, punt, 2nd drive, punt, and then the 3rd all the way to the 6th have now been touchdowns. It's 5 in a row.
So 35-3 is your score now.
The Chiefs are going to get the ball, and their offense needs to do something now. 35-3 is a very big score line. That you, as an offense on homecoming night, you got to try to get this back into a competitive game. Not saying it's not competitive right now, but
I mean, 32-point difference. You're kind of leaning towards that. The Chiefs are going to have to get something going, as you said. Their offense hasn't really had any offensive production since that 4th down attempt where they were unable to convert it, turnover on downs on their 3rd drive. It has been 3 drives since then, all 3 and outs, all punts.
And one being a blocked punt.
Yes.
Which resulted in a very
quick score
and a very astounding touchdown with the lateral back with the receiver.
Great play. So here goes Vasquez Fonseca with the kick. And that one is for Rejecki, and he's going to take it. Trying to find some room again. And he gets tripped up below the knees around the 20-yard line.
I mean, Rejecki has been the one that has been taking the kick returns. haven't seen much of Jackson Hancock on at least the kick returns. But Will Brzezicki has done a very good job on his part. He's had a few long returns, and he had that one right before end of the second
quarter, yeah. So after that penalty, I believe that was a block in the back for Sequoyah. That's going to move the ball very deep inside their own territory to about the 7 or 8. So first down and 10 for Sequoyah. As they're trying to get something going here. Handoff to Brzezicki. He tries to find a hole and he bounces off a couple of tackles, stumbled down after about 3 or 4. Gonna set up a 2nd and 6. Clock is moving past 10 minutes now. I mean, one thing I've noticed for this Chiefs offense is a lot of usage of that shotgun position for Martin, the quarterback. And we usually see a lot of under center for Martin. I don't know what exactly changed in their strategy for this game, but it's only gotten them 3 points thus far. Another handoff. This one, pardon me, that was a fake handoff. I got tricked on that one. Pulled me, but that was a quick pass.
Hayden Klein.
Yeah, number 18, Hayden Klein. And that moves the chain. So the Chiefs will not go 3 and out this drive for the first time in 3 possessions.
I mean, my guess on why they're not going really under center is about how good this Rome defensive line is, and being in the shotgun already, you already got a bit of time so that, like there, you don't have players such as Trayvon Adams coming at you within 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree because we know how good their offensive department, their defensive line is, and they have been applying pressure, and I mean, would apply more if it wasn't their center, but still, the Chiefs are going in shotgun, and they're handing it off a good portion of the time. So, I mean, I just don't know what changed in their offensive scheme want to make them go in the shotgun, even on their running plays. When I mean, I would say almost all the time they go under center, but I mean, I would say even if they were under center, the defensive line will be stopping them just as much on their rushing attack. I mean, it's a lot of big bodies up front. It's hard to get past. Fake handoff. Martin trying to scramble, finding some room, moving to his right, trying to get out there, just throws the ball away. The 2nd down and 10 turns to 3rd down and 10 from the 20. So 3rd down and 10.
Clock at 8:37.
Yeah, clock is stopped at 8:37 after he threw that ball out of bounds. So Martin coming back with the play.
10 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, good eye. They're going to have to go fast right here. Down to 3. And they get it off. Looking to his left. Moving up in the pocket, outside to the right. Dash Kinnebrew is right there. Can Martin get there? And he is forced out just before the 1st down marker. I believe it's going to be a 4th down and 2 or 3. So another forced punt. However, some people may not believe it's as much of an improvement, but they didn't go 3 and out that possession. I mean, that's improved from the past 3 drives if you're asking me. But, I mean, no score on a possession is still no score.
And it's still 35-3. 8:29 left in the 3rd quarter.
We'll see Brzezicki on another punt. Got blocked last time. Now was Stallings thinking about getting that ball, but he was kind of tripping up. He wisely stepped back. So a good, I mean, another really good punt by Rajecki. What more can you ask for from the sophomore?
Not much, especially when you're averaging around 40 yards a punt. It's pretty impressive. Now Rome's gonna Rome's offense is gonna take the back of the field. They're gonna look to continue to extend their lead after already scoring a touchdown in this quarter. Extending their lead to 35. Sorry, extending their lead to 32. Total score.
Fountain picks the handoff. Quick pass out there. That's number 4, Nick Hester. And that's a good play with about 8 yards after the catch on that screen play. Going in tempo once again. This one is handed off to Arthur. Man, their running backs, I didn't see much talk about them coming in this game, but they are very underrated and extremely talented.
I mean, yeah, you mainly saw talks about their wide receivers and their defensive line,
and Reese Fountain, but I mean, we didn't hear much about McDermott, nor not really Arthur at all. Big hits by Sequoyah, but not after the Rome Wolves gain about 5. And there's an injured Chief on the play.
back on the running game. McDermott and Arthur have made their names known.
Trying to catch a number on who that is. Oh, I believe that's Graydon Zarter. Can't tell exactly.
I hope he's okay. Yeah, speaking about players that have been known, the defensive line has really showed up today for Rome.
Yeah.
And I mean, every aspect of theirs has really shown up. There hasn't been much really negativity to talk about in terms of their game. They played very impressively.
Yeah, so that was Graydon Zarter. He is being helped off the field by his teammates. Hopefully he is okay.
And defense and the offense both get back on the field. We do hope Zarter is okay.
So we'll see Reese Fountain come back on the field. 2nd down and 4 after that injury. 7:15 and running on the clock. As Rome's looking to add on to their lead. Motion to the left, that's a wheel route. But instead hands off to DK Daniels on the pass. He is breaking tackles and getting inside the 30. And Rome is continuing to have their way in every aspect of the game.
25-yard reception there, and he made the catch at about the 40. He took it for 25 extra yards.
Going up tempo there on that handoff.
Taken down by a host of Chiefs
After a gain of 4, or a gain of 3. Next 2nd down and 7. Clock's going past 6:30. Up tempo, continuing. Quick pass, this one to Daniels. As Tyler Bell finally wraps him up, but not after a gain of 6. 3rd down and 1 for Rome.
About the 20. Now looking to get first down, receptive. It looks like the rain has fully cleared up now.
Yeah, I haven't talked about weather in a while, but weather has fully cleared up.
And now it's just the impacts of what has been left in the field.
And they may have stopped him there. And they do. They force the 4th down. 4th down and about 1. Good stand by the Chiefs defense. We haven't seen that really in a good 5 drives.
looks like they will still stay on.
Short for the Wolves.
And go for the 4th down.
They're going for it on 4th. Fountain keeps it, and he has plenty of room. More than enough as Reese Fountain scrambles for the 1st down.
Now at about the 18, pardon me, 16.
And breaking free.
And he's in the end zone.
Scores a touchdown.
Long run by Joseph Butts into the end zone. And another score for Rome. Touchdown Wolves.
And depending on the extra point, he's 42-3. Rome Wolves. I mean, this is just not the type of game for the Chiefs right now. Both sides of Rome have been super impressive within the rushing and passing, as we just seen with that run for Joseph Butts. I mean, that is very impressive.
We're visiting Rome Wolves 42. Yours, Sequoyah Chiefs 3.
Now the Chiefs offense will get another shot. And maybe, just maybe, try to make one last leap for a comeback.
It's going to have to be fast.
It's always in the realm of possibilities. Never know.
So we'll see another kickoff go into the hands of, Hancock is not back there anymore. That is Cameron Walker accompanying Will Rejecki.
Will Rejecki's been the main receiver of the night on kick returns. So you'd expect it to keep going to him. And he's been doing pretty well. He's gaining about 20 yards for each time. That one's going to go out of bounds. And the Chiefs will get the start at 35. And now, Rome's
Free kick infraction. Kicking team. Ball will be placed in 35. 1st down.
Rome's defense will get another shot at another stop, and Chiefs offense are going to get a chance to try to get a shot back and come back.
First down and 10 for Sequoyah. Got 2 receivers out there. Hand off to Mariah. And a huge clump of players, but ball comes out at the end of the play, but
Tackle made by number 5, Ian Moretti.
ruled not a fumble. It's going to be a gain of 1 by Mariah, 2nd down and 9.
The Chiefs 2nd and 9.
Clock's moving past 4:15 on the clock. Fake stand up to Mariah. Far pass across field. This one is Dylan Mitchell, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Pass ball by number 6, Dylan Mitchell. And he's ready to move the chains for the Chiefs.
1st down and 10 for the Chiefs. Approaching the 50-yard line. Farthest downfield they've gotten I would say about 4 possessions.
The last 4 possessions were all punts, so looking to finally get their first touchdown of the night. The Chiefs are their weakest in the 2nd quarter, with a total average of only 2.
Got Klein and Mitchell on the far side to receive. Martin's looking to pass, scrambling to his right. And just throws it away. Was that intercepted?
Rome players are pointing that way.
And no, it is ruled incomplete. I mean, he caught that ball perfectly.
discussion.
So I was holding on Sequoyah, and that was declined by Rome. So the interception was not an actual interception. Daniels, I mean, he had firm possession of the ball, so he must have been out of bounds during the catch. 2nd down and 10 for the Chiefs from the 47 of their own territory. Martin, long pass. This one to Mitchell drops out of his hands. He's going to think about that one.
Just another instance of the weather. Even though it has cleared up, it still makes an impact on the ground and the whole atmosphere.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 10 now for Sequoyah. Their most successful possession since their field goal. Pardon me, I would say since their turnover on downs possession, which was, I mean, that was in the 2nd quarter, beginning of the 2nd quarter. Here he goes, 3rd down and 10. Martin looking for a receiver. He's scrambling for another time tonight and just throws it away with nowhere to go. So 3rd down turns to 4th down and 10 as the punt team will come on the field for the Chiefs for another time.
It will be the 5th punt in a row. So Grove has 5 touchdowns in a row. Sequoyah have 5 punts in a row.
That is his stat line.
Yeah.
Sequoyah does call a timeout.
So 3:13 left in the 3rd quarter, and the Chiefs are losing 42-3. This has not been a game you really love if you're a Chiefs fan.
Not been an ideal game. Coming this one, I mean, Rome only has a record that's 1 game better. I mean, you're expecting this game to, I mean, if you're a pessimist, maybe not be close, but I mean, a 39-point lead is maybe not what you're expecting if you're a Chiefs fan.
I mean, even though the records are pretty close,
yeah,
the score lines have not been so much. I mean, most of the Chiefs games have been within 1 or 2 drives.
Yeah.
Not necessarily close games, but not necessarily big, complete just overhauls. And I'd say that's pretty much what Rome has. In their only 2 region games this season, they beat Woodstock 59-7, and they beat Alatoona 62-0.
Yeah, and one thing to mention is about how coming this game, I mean, we know how powerful Rome's offense was, but we said it again, Sequoyah's defense had made themselves out to be really the staple, as you said, of this team. I mean, keeping teams below maybe 21 points a game, I think they allowed that much at halftime, more than that at halftime. It was just, the defense was not themselves tonight. They didn't have any solution to the up-tempo offense of Rome.
I mean, before Riverbridge, the last 5 games they played, they only gave up about 12, 10 points a game. And Riverbridge, they did give up 35, but they still managed to win. I mean, now they've given up tied for the most amount of points this season with their first game at Lambert, where they gave up 42 as well. But Lambert was fine. We're only in the 3rd quarter. We've still got 3 minutes left. So we're going to see how this one plays out. Maybe a Chiefs comeback on the horizon, but they need to get something started now.
So that punt by Rejecki's a pretty decent punt. Moves the ball to the 35-yard line of Rome territory. Okay, that makes more sense. There was a penalty for Sequoyah. That's why the yard marker was moved up to the 45.
It's going to be the 5th flag of the game for Sequoyah.
I mean, that's also a big story. They haven't come in like super critical situations, but still, those can add up. Daniel with a spin move, and he is just the master of spin. First down for Rome.
Should get across into Sequoyah territory. I mean, again, this running game has been very, very good tonight, especially when their running game hasn't been their main focus of when you watch games. I mean, normally you see the pass game with BJ Jackson, Nick Hester,
DK Daniels.
But tonight has been.
I mean, that's been relevant, but still, the rushing game is what has really astonished me.
Yeah.
And once again, McDermott just bruising Chiefs. It's not something you often see. Just someone running at their own will against Sequoyah has it not been a normality for the Chiefs.
It hasn't really been effective for any other team this year. I'd say this is the first team that the rushing defense hasn't necessarily worked against.
Yeah. McDermott up the middle, finally brought down. That one was number 26, Bryson Shaw.
I mean, McDermott again just keeps on producing.
And now they're inside the red zone, inside the 5.
McDermott is off the field. And there is a new quarterback.
There is.
Moss Tant in at quarterback for the Rome Wolves. And
another touchdown for Rome.
This time for Joseph Butts again. Second touchdown of the night. And pending the extra point again, it will be 49-3.
49-3 is right.
Closing on the same scoreline as last year's game. But this year, the Chiefs have actually scored.
Chiefs have scored. The Chiefs have scored.
Depending if the Chiefs can get a touchdown, they will have, in region, they will have put up the most points against any team has had against Rome. So
that's a very valid point. They could make a statement. I mean, 49 points is something. That's saying something itself. But if their offense can kind of get something going here, even if it's in the fourth quarter, I mean, that's where they score their most points anyways. Or, yeah, tied for the most points. I mean, that's what they're known for. They could try to get something going here, make a statement. A comeback, a Chiefs fan can dream. But I wouldn't say it's completely out of the picture. It's going to take a lot more than it was at 35.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter here. And Will Rejecki and Cameron Walker will go out to receive the kick. No Jackson Hancock again. Second time. And little squib kick there.
Yeah, very low punt.
Kick.
Almost seemed like a punt on that one.
Nevertheless, the Chiefs get the ball at around, looks to be the 27.
It's going to be first down and 10 for Sequoyah. And we are going to see a second quarterback come in instead of Martin. It seems like Martin's night is done. As that is number 12, Jackson Nesbitt, the senior. Quick pass over there before Mitchell was looking. Incomplete. Gonna set up a second down and 10.
Second down for the Chiefs.
So second down and 10 now. Ball is on the 30-yard line. Clock is going, stopped at 1:12 left in the third. That's a handoff. A little bit of a wobbly transition of possession. It's going to be a loss of 2. That was to Rejecki.
3rd and 12.
Number 3,
And
Trevor Jennings.
hopefully not to jinx it, but could be another 3 now.
Final down for the Chiefs.
Clock is ticking past 44 seconds left in the 3rd.
Play clock at 20 seconds. Jackson Exodus still out there.
Nesbitt scrambling to his right. He's looking for Mitchell. It's intercepted down the sideline.
Javon Winston.
Javion Winston.
Interception.
What a pick that was. Nesbitt was going for it all. Instead, one of his few passing attempts will go down as an INT.
Rome will take over from there.
So Rome regains possession with 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Possession at the Chiefs 24, and they can take this slow. This has not been the greatest of game for both the Chiefs offense and defense.
Handoff to Joseph Buds. And man, these running backs for Rome are just proving time and time again that they are very slippery once they get in the open field.
False start.
That's a false start on Rome.
For 2nd down.
It's going to be the 3rd flag of the game. And it's going to set them back to around the line of scrimmage.
And that's on the end of the 3rd. Clock was taken down previously to that flag. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Interesting game this has turned out to be. 49-3 is your score. 49 unanswered points. Man.
Yeah, 49 unanswered is something. Chiefs blanked again is for back-to-back quarters, and they have punted for 5 consecutive,
Six consecutive drives.
and Rome has scored a touchdown on 6 consecutive drives. So,
No, Rome's 7. I mean, the numbers are just piling up. It's too hard to count.
yeah,
I mean, I hate to say that, but
it is.
a domination by Rome. It
Yeah.
really has been. But it's really abnormal for Sequoyah to be dominated dominated like this. I mean, we know how powerful they've been, and I'm going to say time and time again, their defense is what they've been known for, as you said. For them to let up 28 points in the first half, 49 overall, the big rushing plays is just really out of character for this rushing defense and this big, very passionate defensive front for the Chiefs. I mean,
it's just an off day.
it's out of character, yeah.
I mean, we haven't really seen the defense give up this many points. The most amount of points they've given up this season, again, I said 35, and even again, the games before that, the last 5 games before that, the most they ever gave up was 21. So, I mean, again, very unlikely to be giving up 49.
Handoff, this one's to Buds, right up the middle, and just leisurely goes for about 8-9 yards.
Taken down by a host of Chiefs. Good enough to have moved the change for the Wolves. Be 1st down.
1st down and 10. Inside the red zone. Another handoff, this one, number 31, Jeremy Ragland.
And he's going to take it inside the 5. Again, Moss 10 on the center and handed off, and it looks like it is in the end zone. Number 31, Jeremy Ragland, and it is going to be another touchdown for the Rome Wolves. And they're going to increase their lead to 54. 54.
55 right now.
55 would be 56 if the point is made. So,
Yeah, I just feel like the band has always been playing. The rope band,
both bands have been playing.
they have been worked tonight.
I mean, despite the fact that it is a bit of a blowout, there's still
Yeah,
high positivity in the stands, especially as it is homecoming night.
Yeah, maybe not high positivity, but definitely high attendance, and there's still an atmosphere here. Hickory Flat is known for very good tradition and atmosphere, so.
Now, the Chiefs will get another chance with the ball. Maybe this time they can get their first touchdown of the night.
I mean, that's 8 total touchdowns in a row. It went punt, 8. 8 in a row. That's impressive in general, but to do that with holding the Chiefs to nothing since then.
I mean, they did Alatuna 9 in a row. And I don't know how the Woodstock game went, but it could have been the same outcome with the 59-7, depending on when Woodstock did score their touchdown. I think Rome is definitely a top team in the county, region, and maybe the state.
I mean, they went to semifinals last year. We know how talented they are, and they have around the same people as they did last year who went to state. I mean, and Reese Fountain was a junior last year, now a senior this year. He has he has improved on almost every aspect of his game.
I mean, most of the juniors have improved. I mean, we've seen McDermott.
DK Daniels, a senior.
DK Daniels. And this one's Cameron Walker, and he's going to get tackled at about the 19. And there was a bit of a miscommunication after the squib kick, as I didn't see who it was, but someone did get it, and it looks like someone is cramping up on the field. So he is up. I'm pretty sure it's Joseph Butts. And
I believe that was Shantavius Wofford.
I thought I saw a 1. I thought I saw 31.
Clock's at 8:25 left in the fourth quarter.
56-3. And the Chiefs offense will take the field again in seek of their first touchdown. Jackson Nesbitt still at quarterback. And here's the snap. And it's handed off to Holden Campbell, and he's going to get, looks like 3 yards. And the Chiefs will have a 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Handed off again to Holden Campbell. And he's going to get a gainer. Foul looks like 2. Set up a Chiefs 3rd and 5. And again, now just some slow plays, trying to keep the clock moving a bit. Finish this game out. 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And they're trying to build some confidence for some maybe second string players who don't get as much playing time. I mean, in a game like this, it's really good to get reps.
And yeah, reps.
If you're a lower classman or maybe lower string.
Prevent some injuries. And there, Anthony Santana. Sorry, Hayden Poole. He gets about 20 yards. Or sorry, it looks like he got called out at about the, or is that a flag on the play?
Oh yeah, I believe I do see a flag.
holding on offense. And it'll be 3rd down again. And it's going to be third and about 7.
Yeah, I mean, as you said earlier, I mean, when it was probably about 35-3, the penalties have been adding up for Sequoyah. They've had a good amount of penalties, which is also unlike them.
The deep throw and gets tackled at about the 35. It's Hayden Klein getting about a 15-yard reception, and it's going to move the chains for a 1st down. And the Chiefs won't go 3 and out. Clock still ticking, 5:30 now. As the Chiefs look to hopefully keep moving the chains, maybe cross into Rome territory. Jackson Nesbitt keeps it. Looks deep in the middle, and Bryson Shaw had it in his hands, and then it kind of dropped and then got hit while not looking, and we hope he is okay.
Yeah, we hope he's okay.
And that looked like a bad hit. Not in terms of like dirty
Yeah,
or
not too
anything,
damaging.
but like in terms of health.
So we hope he is okay. I believe that's Maddox Waller. It's beginning of time. Maybe just a little shaken up.
And the Chiefs, 5:01 left on the clock now in the 4th quarter. And again, I mean, this has not been the greatest of games for a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, I mean, you come out of the gate with 2 really, honestly impressive drives. One may have been a punt, but you come out with a field goal against a really powerful Rome team. I mean, you have the opening points of the game. It seems like most of the things in this, like, for the first couple minutes, couple drives of the game are going your way. First quarter, until that very last drive by Rome was going completely your way. You forced a 3 and out for the heck of it. I mean, against a Rome offense that scores 45 points a game, that's extremely impressive. But I mean, ever since then, Rome has found something that that Sequoyah has no answer to.
And Jackson Esmer's going to go deep again. The Hayden Poole, and he's going to get around the 1st down. And he will move the chains for another Sequoyah 1st down. And the Chiefs almost cross into Rome's territory. It is inches off of the 50. Jackson Nesbitt keeps it, throws it. Pass intended for number 47, Hayden Poole again, but this time it's just a bit outside. And it's going to be 2nd and 10.
I mean, one impressive thing is that there's been a good amount of fans for Rome arriving. I believe is that once again Maddox Waller out there? I'm not sure, but there's no other players out in the secondary.
I can't tell, but they are hurt downfield, so they were running a deep route. And again, we do hope that they're okay. Can't really see who it is, but 3:31 left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I believe that was Maddox Waller out there.
56-3 Rome Wolves, and this game has, I mean, as you said, kind of taken a turn.
Yeah.
Chiefs were really, I wouldn't say in full control, but they had some sort of grasp on the game in the 1st quarter, I'd say, and then it just completely changed. They let up 28 unanswered in the 2nd quarter, and then it has just kept growing to now 49 unanswered, 8 unanswered touchdowns. It is not been the best of the rest of the game. The Chiefs still looking for their 1st touchdown. They have gotten a PAT on their second, I'm sorry, not PAT, field goal on their second drive of the game. But since then, they've had a turnover on fourth, punt, a blocked punt, and then 3 more punts. So it has been the ride for the Chiefs this game. Still treatment going down on the field. And he gets up. I think you are right. It is Maddox Waller. We do really hope he is okay.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one who came off earlier who was shaking up. But, man, I guess he just collapsed out there.
Yeah, I mean, had a bit of adrenaline pumping, and then it sucks.
So looking ahead on the schedule for the Chiefs and Rome, next week, Sequoyah plays in what should be another great rivalry game. They're playing at Creekview. And this week, before this game has concluded, it's the second place Creekview Grizzlies and third place Sequoyah Chiefs in region. So, I mean, a very intense matchup over there.
I mean, Creekview is always a good game.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game. Even if one team is 5-0, other is 0-5, it's always a great game.
I mean, even last year it was Chiefs got the victory, 7-3, and Nesbitt goes down on a sack. That was number 51, Nasir Jones. And he's going to set up 3rd and long. Looks like 3rd and 15. Clock still ticking, 2:40 now left on the clock. And the Chiefs have been pushed back to their own 45.
So now looking ahead in that schedule for Rome, they have Sequoyah this week, they have a bye week next week, and then they have 3 more games to close out the season. They're sitting out 6-1. Pardon me, 5-1. They have River Ridge, Creekview, and Etowah.
And the ball comes loose. And I can't tell who has the ball, but the play got thrown backwards about 15 yards. And then the ball came loose, but it looks like Sequoyah does recover it. And it's going to set up 4th and 17. And the punt crew will come out. And 1:40 left on the clock. Clock still ticking. And the Chiefs are going to take the punt. And, yeah, they won't get their touchdown, but they still score 3. I mean, this Rome side has been really good on both sides of the ball this entire season. They've only, in region games, they've only given up a combined 7 points in games before, and now only 10. And they've scored over 150 points on their offense.
It's a very impressive team. I mean, based on the rest of their schedule, they have River Ridge, Creekview, and Etowah. I mean, they have a very solid chance of winning region. I would say right now their biggest threat would probably be Creekview, and they're playing at Creekview too. I mean, we know how talented Austin Guest is at quarterback. They have a very impressive offense. But going against this Rome defense that, I mean, Sequoyah may not be known for their offense, but they only let up 3 against Sequoyah. This Rome team is for real.
Yeah. I mean, and if you go look ahead at those games, River Ridge, especially River Ridge and Etowah, River Ridge lost to Sequoyah 35-38. And then Etowah also lost to Sequoyah 12-21. So, I mean, you can take it logically.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's based on how next week's games go. For especially against Sequoyah Creekview, that's the game I'm watching. I mean, after that, you can kind of base it where you think Rome's going to land. But, I mean, next week's game, let's just say Rome does place first in the region. Next week's game is crucial for Sequoyah if they want to get a playoff spot. They should, I mean, based on how they're playing right now, they should be fine, but Creekview game is very important if they want to get a good quality. Man, I don't know if they're contending for a home game at the moment, but
I mean, and Creekview is always a tough opponent. Even if one team is very significantly better than the other, there's still those rivalry emotions that can get the best of you at any moment. I mean, you see it all the time in professional sports.
Yeah, especially at Creekview, a very big stadium.
And the punt. And it's going to be fair caught at the 20. And Rome offense will get another shot, but it looks like they're just going to let the clock run out. So the clock is at 16 and counting down. And yeah, they're just going to let the clock run out. So that will be the game. Your final score at Skip Hope Stadium, 56-3.
And that was a long one.
Yeah, that was not necessarily what we expected after watching that first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, a very impressive one for Rome. I mean, they really have nothing to complain about. I mean, their offense, rushing game was spectacular. Passing game also had its bright spots too. But
I'd say every part of their game had looked phenomenal tonight.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sequoyah, I mean, I would say they had a lot to work on, but this team, we know how capable they are. I mean, before this game, they had very high stakes, very high hopes. I mean, their defense was what they were known for. Tonight, I mean, maybe they were taught a lesson. They need to take that into consideration and just move on, is what I would say. Learn from it and move on to what should be a fantastic game against Creekview next week.
Yeah. And that game is away, so we will not be here live on Chiefs TV.
Yeah, the next home game we'll broadcast should be Woodstock here, and what should be a great game against the in-county rivalry, Woodstock Wolverines. However, next week, Sequoyah will travel to Creekview, and what should be a fantastic game. Thank you for watching Chiefs TV. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira. Thanks for joining us at Skip Hope Stadium. We will see you in a couple weeks for Woodstock.
looking.
Right next door to each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Principal Mr. Robert Van Alstyne and Athletic Director Mr. Peter Varner, Sequoyah High School proudly presents the award-winning Sequoyah High School Marching Band of Chiefs. The Band of Chiefs is under the direction of the Director of Bands, Mr. Cason Eubanks. Additional band instructors include Dennis Naughton, Matt Jefferson, JoJo Latte, Jesse Renfro, Kevin Tran, Hayden Laney, Olivia Banks, and Elizabeth Chesser. The student band leadership includes Hannah Jones, Oren Crokin, Brooke Jackamine, Olivia Tomedy, Gwen Hutchinson, Aston Ball, Riley St. Peter, and Harry Roth. The percussion captains are Caden Boldup and Zoe Gleason. The color guard captains are Caitlin Hutman and Madison Harefield. The band captain is Tyler George. Tonight's show is entitled Medusa and features original music by Mr. Stan Phillips. Tonight's show is under the field director of drum majors, Ethan Sorrell, Wayne Davidson, and Gabby Keelis. Drum majors, is your band ready to take the field in halftime performance? You may now take the field.
Look deep into my eyes. Feel the power of my charms. What is this? An army of peasants? You dare challenge me? I used to be beautiful. Look at me now. Think you can just come into my lair and live to tell about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sequoyah High School Marching Band of Chiefs. The Band of Chiefs was a two-time grand champion winner last season. In addition to earning straight superior ratings and all captions, the band was awarded the Grand Championship Trophy at the Grovetown Warrior Invitational at Grovetown High School, as well as the Grand Championship Trophy at the Hurricane Classic held at Monroe Area School. Also, the Band of Chiefs has been invited to perform in the 2024 St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City. One more round of applause for the Sequoyah High School Marching Band of Chiefs.